Welcome back to a new video here at Life with the Bridges. Since being discharged from hospital with our son Teddy, we have been on a mission to rebuild our life back to where it was before he was diagnosed with cancer. And something that we're finally getting around to doing after all these months is putting some time and effort into our house that you all know as Bridge HQ. In this video it's all about organisation, where I build a shed for us to be able to finally store things that shouldn't be in the house. I know this kind of video isn't for everyone, but it's part of rebuilding our life as the Bridge family. So sit back, relax and enjoy this DIY nightmare unfold. But before we started, Dr. Ted had some work to do on my ankle.
Boots. I put you boots.
I thought you were trying to fix my ankle because it's hurting. Put my Super Zoom Crocs on. Thank you.
And I
haven't got a clue what's going on here. Dr. Ted, my ankle still hurts.
Oh, don't worry, now. There we go.
Super, you're going to fix my ankle now, Dr. Ted?
I can.
That's it, you have a quick drink. Prioritise yourself. Right, my ankles are really hurting now. I need your help.
I need your help.
No, I need your help.
Is your mace your ankle?
Oh goodness, got screws and bolts. Oh,
There we go.
oh, that feels better.
And look what.
Thank you.
There we go. There we go. Oh, my baby joy. Here we go.
This doctor gets up close and personal, doesn't he? Thank goodness Dr. Ted was there to fix and prepare my ankle for what should be a really simple task of putting a pre-made flat pack shed together, but actually turned out to be extremely stressful. And there we have our flat packed shed. And I don't even know where to start. Maybe I should start by finding the instructions. That would be a good start. Scott, just get on with it, for goodness sake. Back to the time lapse. I started by organising all the small bits of wood into piles, and then I stumbled across my first problem. Instructions. And a parcel from above. Look at the state of that. As if I've only got one day to do this. And there doesn't seem to be any instructions, which isn't ideal. But, yeah. Did I just get pooed on? I just got pooed on. Hopefully that's good luck. And that little bird poo that's just happened on my shorts is going to make this shed go together all in one piece. And by the end of the day. Anyway, enough chat. Let's find these instructions and get this shed up. With the so-called lucky bird poo turning out to be just a falling leaf, I evidently wasn't going to be having any luck that was needed as I unpacked the whole shed and I still had a big problem. Still no instructions. But this is going to be the area in which I'll put the shed and hopefully can organise this whole area, and then next spring we are going to turn it back into the fire pit area that it was by repainting all the decking area and giving it a good spruce up. Has to go on the hunt for these instructions.
You are at position 2 in this queue. Please wait to be connected.
Nothing like receiving a shed without any instructions, is there?
A few minutes later.
Hello?
Hello?
Hi, good morning. Thank you for calling product support. May I have your order number first?
BS3 17286. I've just unpacked all my shed and there's no instructions.
You just need the instruction manual for your item.
What? Yeah.
Okay, I will send it to you via email.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, I'm just downloading it and then I will send it to you.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Have a great day. Bye-bye.
Thank you. What company sends out a shed and doesn't send you the instructions? Mind blown. Anyway, hopefully they're going to email them to me and then I can get on with this shed.
A few minutes later.
20 minutes later, I've received instructions on my phone, which is going to be an absolute pain in the bottom. It's all so tiny. Anyway, time to get on with this shed. With the most minute and misleading instructions sent, the build had officially commenced, starting with the base, which is all going so well until I realised I'd screwed it facing the wrong way. Great start, so I corrected the mistake and then it was on to the side panels. These all started off swimmingly. Everything was going together as it should, and I attached one side and one back to the base, and it started to look like I'd turned a corner, and the luck was on my side. Until I put the second back on and it was overhanging one of the sides of the shed. So I checked the miniature instructions for the 97th time, worked out the problem and tried again. With the two backs in place, it was time to fix them together, and I was starting to understand why the miniature instructions states on the first page, not a one-man job. But with no other option, I persevered and tried to make it work. With the back panels fixed, it was just the last side panel to do before I can move on to the front. I would be an absolute liar if I said this was going swimmingly, because it's not. The instructions are terrible. You almost have to make a mistake to be able to learn. I'm usually alright with things like this, and if anyone's wondering why I'm in bare feet, A, I don't want to get my shed dirty, give it 2 months and it'll be covered in crap, but B, I picked up our old fire pit and it was absolutely full up of mouldy, horrendous water that sat there over the whole spring and summer, and I got it all over my feet. So socks are hanging up to dry and Crocs and barefoot it is. But I've got a counselling session in T minus 1 hour 45 minutes. So I've got that time to get as far as I can and then I'll pick it up after. Time to carry on with this horrendous shed. I'm starting to regret buying this. I feel like we're kind of getting somewhere now and it looks like a shed. Onwards and upwards we go! Get in there! Get in there! With the main structure of the shed now somewhat up, I carried on trying to make sense of the instructions, and it was onto the roof. Upon putting the 2 roof panels on, it didn't fit the way it should, so I read the instructions again, rejiggled, read them again, adjusted, again, and again, until I finally managed to get it into a position I was happy with, and then screwed it into its forever home. And before you knew it, it was time to have my non-negotiable weekly counselling session, which came at a good time to give me a break from the shed. Wow. That was interesting. Gave some bit of honesty regarding how I feel like the therapy's going, and he brought up some interesting stuff that I could potentially look into CBT, which is cognitive behavioural therapy, which helps me give me tools to be able to deal with situations and how I process things, which I think would be really positive. And so I might look into that. But anyway, I've got a wonky shed to fix, so back to the shed. Right, therapy done, time to do the door frame. And before you ask, no, I haven't got a stomach ache, about to pass wind, or smelling the table. This is me, once again, trying to navigate my way through the tiny instructions. With all the panels attached, it was time to finally screw the shed to the base and hope that it was all square. And there's a reason why I got stuck in this corner for a while, is because this corner was pissed as a fart. And finally, after many huffs and puffs, I got it as best as I can, and then it was on to the doors. Slowly but surely getting there. Time for the doors. Little did I know, it was this part which was going to embed my hatred towards sheds for the rest of my life. I was bored of panels, I was bored of hinges, screws, and generally speaking, just bored of wonky sheds, for exactly this reason. This, ladies and gentlemen, just about sums up the shed. One door absolutely perfect, second door pissed as a fart. Haven't got a clue why. Testing my patience. I've decided I'm going to leave the doors for now because they're doing my head in, so I'm going to do the roof, and then at least if I leave it there and I lose sunlight, the roof's done and it's waterproof. Time to do the roof. Well, that is the shed done, and it is well and truly broken me. It hasn't gone to plan, the door's still not straight, and I don't really know what to do with it, so I'm going to call it today and get some advice on what's the best action. I can either shave down that door so it fits, or I don't know. It's for another day, but I'm going to have a rejiggle around now and see if I can get it into position, and then I'm going to go spend some time with my little boy. Have it, a shed that I've always wanted. which has pushed me to within an inch of my life. Gutted not to have it all finished and have that door properly done, but it is what it is. We'll worry about that another day. But for now, I'm done. Time to go and spend some time with Teddy. I miss him.
Dad, wait for me! Daddy!
Yes?
I'm pushing this round baby.
You are pushing your pram with your baby.
I carry.
You carry her? What a good dad you are. The fact that she's upside down, we won't worry about that bit, but incredible parenting. Well done you. We're on a good old stroll with the pram and the baby and the dog. And I'm going to tell you exactly what a pram stroll looks like.
What way?
Looks like this. Looks like Teddy pushed it for 20 seconds and then Daddy has to carry it for the rest of the walk. Yippee! But this pram actually is the one that all the wheels fall off, and the last time we took this for a stroll, it was the longest walk in the whole wide world because all the nuts and bolts kept coming undone and all the wheels kept falling off, and so we had to keep trying to hand tighten them. Teddy was getting so upset because he couldn't understand why the pram was grounding to a halt every 30 seconds. So I've tightened it about 2 months ago and we're giving it another test run. What's baby doing? She running? You collect some sticks and we can put them in your pram? No? Okay, no probs. You ready to go home? Time to take baby home. We need to go and get her some food. Good boy. With the cub asleep, got 2.5 hours to try and build some shelves to put in my wonky shed that I built yesterday. And the door still isn't fixed. I'm waiting for someone more knowledgeable before I start hacking the door to pieces to make it fit. Might be a simple fix, so we'll park that job. Time to make some shelves. Got 10 bits of 4x2, 2 sheets of OSB. Now, I actually created a cutting list and a plan to how I'm going to do this to save me making any mistakes. So let's pop you on a time lapse to see if we can get these shelves built before Teddy wakes up. That is all of my wood cut, hopefully straight and to the right size. Now it's time to put in all the shelves together and building it. So far so good. As you can hear, Teddy is still asleep. It's 1:30. 4 shelves made. Time to put the legs on and hopefully finish off this little project. Looks like the Angel of the North or a big T for Teddy, one of the two. Right, let's do it. Okay, moment of truth. There we have it, a bloody heavy and secure shelf. Right, let's try and get it in there. This is where I break the floor. I really pray that I got my measurements right, because if I haven't, I'm going to cry. This is extremely worrying. Should have given myself more wiggle room. Why did I just give myself 5 mil? Wow, what a fail that is. I've measured it to the exact measurement, and this is obviously not square from there to there. I can't believe it, I'm gutted. Okay, let's see how it fits another way. As with all things in life, when things don't go your way and causes you a problem, you come up with a solution in the best way you can to fix it. And that's what I did. So there it is. She's in and will stay there forever as I'm not moving it anymore. Good job done. Time to get this place wrapped up, cleaned up, and myself ready to be back in dad mode for Teddy because he wakes up in T-minus 20 minutes. Go, go, go! With us forever still trying to diversify Teddy's diet away from just potato, we served Teddy up a tasting platter fit for a king.
Yeah.
Wow, look at that, Ted.
Yes.
I think it's so crunchy.
Funny noise.
To bite it super hard. Ready? Ah, you want a little piece?
Yeah.
Not sure about that one? Well done for trying it.
It's yummy.
What are you going for next? So many choices.
La la la.
That is delicious, that one.
Chew it, chew it, chew it.
Ah!
It's actually delicious. Is that yummy?
Yummy, yummy.
That's called a cinnamon swirl. Although Teddy didn't eat much from the platter, it's still amazing for him to see, feel and try lots of new foods to slowly but surely broaden his nutritional horizons. So it is day 3 of this shed build, and day 1 was building the shed, which didn't go to plan. Day 2 was building the shelving unit, which is in and we found a solution for, but almost didn't go to plan. And today is organisation day and hopefully finalising it. Yesterday we managed to, off camera, because we were very, very tight for time, we managed to sort this door out, which is a problem, by cutting the door down to the exact size, handles on and lock on, and put a couple of solar panelled sensor lights there. So it's all coming together, but time to get this shed organised and we can put this project to bed. Right, let's get organised. So here's the plan. This wall and this little section wall down here, I'm going to secure some battens behind it and cut out some of this OSB sheeting. So we have a storage wall there and a storage wall there. So all of these sort of things have a place to live, and that box is full of tools that need sorting, and hopefully I can hang it all on here with hooks and screws so we can walk into the shed and all be organised and all the tools have a home. So that's the plan. Time to put it into action. Big time lapse coming your way. Kick back, relax and enjoy this super fast storage wall building. Let's go! There she is. First storage wall done. Onto the big one. Are my measurements correct? If they're not, I'm gonna cry. Right, we're in. She fits. Never fear, ladies and gentlemen. The missing piece to the puzzle goes there. And then we have a full wall of storage. Time to screw it up! Solid. Now it's time to organise my stuff. This is the bit I've been waiting for. It all looks really good. I'm happy with it. It's a shed after all. It doesn't need to be perfect, but Main thing is it's solid and it can hold some stuff being hung off it. So time to put my tools up. It was finally all coming together. What started off as a cluttered house of tools and a flat pack shed was finally all organised and stored away safely out of the reach of Toddler's inquisitive hands. And there is all the hand tools, power tools, and last but not least, gardening tools. Really happy with that. Apologies to anyone if they didn't enjoy this video. It's part of our life and it's something that I enjoy, just being organised and doing all my sort of projects, and to have somewhere to store it all safely, neatly, out of the house and out of the way of Teddy is important to us and important to me, and we look forward to many future projects to come, and this will be a huge part of it. Hold up, before you put the shed away, we have one more bit of DIY to do. Put up our hallway gallery. Now, that is a perfect time to end that video there. If you like this video, don't forget to give it a big fat thumbs up. Subscribe to our channel if you haven't already. A huge thanks to our Bridge family members. And remember, live for today, as tomorrow is never promised. DIY done. Catch you in the next one, chaps.